Duke wasn't your average dog. Sure, he liked belly rubs and chasing squirrels, but Duke's real passion? Cooking. He loved watching cooking shows, his tail wagging excitedly at every sizzle and flip. One day, Duke thought, I'll make something truly delicious. One afternoon, Duke's humans weren't home. This was his chance. He pushed a stool to the counter with his nose and peeked at the cookbook. Let's see. Spaghetti and meatballs, Duke barked, his tail wagging with determination. He gathered the ingredients, scattering flour across the kitchen floor like confetti. Oops, Duke thought, chuckling to himself, a little dusting never hurt anyone. First the spaghetti. Duke knew it belonged in the pot of boiling water, but how to reach it? He stood on his hind legs, balancing precariously, and dropped the spaghetti strands in. Splash! Water sprayed everywhere. Note to self, Duke thought, shaking water off his fur, next time use a spoon. The meatballs were next. Duke loved meatballs. He loved playing with them even more. He bounced them on the floor like bouncy balls, chasing them around the kitchen. He was having so much fun that he almost forgot to put them in the pot. He managed to scoop most of the meatballs from the floor and into the pot. He then added a whole jar of tomato sauce, some oregano, which he tasted first of course, and a pinch of salt. Or maybe it was a pawful. The kitchen was filled with a mixture of delicious aromas and something slightly burnt. Duke sniffed the air, his ears perked up. Maybe a little too much oregano, he mused. But overall he felt proud. He was cooking. He set the table using his nose to push plates and forks into place. He even found a checkered tablecloth. He draped it over the table, knocking over a vase in the process. Oops again, he chuckled. Just as he finished setting the table, he heard the familiar sound of his human's car pulling into the driveway. Duke wagged his tail excitedly. They were in for a treat. Woof! His humans were surprised to see Duke wearing a chef hat covered in flour and tomato sauce. He proudly presented them with his creation, spaghetti and meatballs, albeit a little messy and slightly burnt. "Duke, what have you done?" they exclaimed, trying to stifle their laughter. Duke, confused, looked at them with his big, innocent eyes. He tilted his head and gave a playful bark as if to say, "Dinner is served." His humans, touched by his effort and entertained by the chaotic scene, decided to order pizza instead. Duke, of course, got a big slice of pepperoni. Maybe tomorrow, Duke thought, happily munching on his pizza, I'll try making dog biscuits.